Okay, for the first time, I'm going
Hi
to.
there. Hope your night's treating you well.
Okay, so how have you been?
Not too bad, honestly. Just processing all the info people throw my way, It's a job.
Okay,
What about you?
okay,
Anything interesting happened today?
okay, I'm doing well. Today, I would like to talk with you. Some, can you give me some tips and tricks? How can we improve our English language? If you would like to learn English, how can we improve our English language? So, do you have any specific idea that's really helpful for the student who would like to learn English?
Okay, so you want the good stuff, huh? Look, the biggest thing, and I've heard this from a lot of learners, is to ditch the idea you need to be perfect. Seriously, just talk a lot, even if it feels clunky, especially if it feels clunky. What specifically are your students struggling with? Is it grammar, vocabulary, confidence? Knowing that'll help me dial in some advice.
Okay, okay. If someone would like to improve their fluency, especially if they would like to speak English, what can be done every single day? What would be your suggestion that every student need to do every single day? Give me five specific reasons, five specific habits that's really helpful for a student to improve their English, especially if someone would like to speak English. So what would be your five tips or tricks that are really helpful for students to improve their English?
All right. 5 daily habits, huh? Okay, I
Yeah.
can dig that.
Yeah.
Let's see. Shadowing. Find a short clip, a movie scene, a new segment, whatever, and literally repeat what they say, trying to match the intonation and speed. It's kind of goofy, but it works wonders for pronunciation and flow. Phrase a day. Learn one new, useful phrase a day and actually use it in a conversation. Not just memorize it, but force yourself to work it in. Think in English. Sounds cheesy, I know, but try to narrate your day to yourself in English. I am making tea. The tea is hot,
Yeah.
corny, but it builds muscle memory. 4, record yourself.
Yes,
Seriously,
yes.
even just a minute or two. It's brutal to listen back, but you'll instantly hear what needs work. Embrace mistakes. This is the big one. See mistakes as learning opportunities, not failures. If you're afraid to mess up, you won't speak. And if you don't speak, you won't improve. Those are kind of the essentials, I think. Small, consistent step. What do you think? Any of those seem particularly useful for your students?
Yeah, I think so. First one is shadowing. I think this is the best technique to improve someone fluency. If someone would like to speak English in fluent, then they need to practice shadowing. The thing is that most of the students don't know how to do this. So I think shadowing is the best technique to learn English. So what was the second?
Right?
Okay, what was the second one?
Right? It's seriously underrated. It forces your mouth to form the sounds, which is different than just thinking about the sounds. Second one was phrase a day,
Oh,
learning
okay.
one
Okay,
useful
so that-
phrase and
that-
actually
that
using
means-
it in conversation.
Okay. Let me finish. That means every single day, a student need to learn new phrases or new expression to improve their English, right?
Exactly. And not just memorize it from a list. Find phrases that actually feel relevant to their life or that they hear in movies or songs.
Do you think they should not memorize the phrases? They should learn the phrases and use every single day, and they're gonna learn these phrases automatically. They need to memorize that phrase at all.
You got it. Exactly. It's about integrating it into your active vocabulary, not just shoving it into your brain for a test. It needs to feel natural. It's like knowing a recipe versus actually cooking the meal.
Yeah, I got it. So, what was the third one? Can you explain what was third one?
Third one was no. The third one was the third one Shagrok like aiming tells Teddy vänster booth, but yet Abav have you the one so no. Just into he wasn't stunned as a story the scene coming back at
Okay.
Kachit. You still with me?
Okay.
Randall?
Yes. Can you hear
Speak in
me?
English.
Can you hear me?
Yep, loud and clear. Sorry, I just wanted to make sure.
I am asking you. What did you say about third one? You told about the shadowing and phrases. What was the third one? I forget it. Please come again.
Oh, my bad. Sometimes I get carried away. The third one was think in English. Try narrating your day.
Okay, yeah,
what
yes.
you're doing,
This
what you're
is the
saying
best one, I think. This is
to yourself.
Okay. Let me finish. I would like to add something here. Yeah, this is the best technique that you need to think in English. If you just would like to speak English, then you need to think like the way you think in your mother tongue, right?
Absolutely. That's the whole point. You stop translating from your native language and start feeling the language almost. It becomes more instinctive.
Yeah, I think so.
You're nailing
If
it.
someone tried to translate every time, he or she is gonna not improve. I think she's not gonna improve at all. And if you just translate everything, whatever you would like to say, if you just translate everything, it's quite impossible for someone to express himself or herself. Because when you try to translate anything, and you're gonna be struck. You're gonna be struck, and nothing will come out from your mouth. So you should stop translating. You need to think in English while practicing, right?
Exactly. You're spot on. Translation creates a bottleneck. It slows everything down and makes
Okay.
it sound
What was the
unnatural. You lose all the
okay? What
The
was
nuance.
Okay, let me finish. What was the fifth one?
The fifth one was embrace mistakes. See them as learning opportunities, not something to be ashamed of. Don't let the fear of messing up stop you from speaking.
Oh, okay, I got it. So fifth one is the embrace the mistake, and if you make a mistake while speaking English, there is no problem. The thing is that most of the student, I found that most of the student don't try to embrace mistake. They think that if I make a mistake, somebody will laugh at me. But I think that
yeah.
yes, I think that if you make a mistake, it's not a problem. You just keep going. You need to keep the practice going. That's it. You don't have to worry about your mistake. Mistake is the part of learning process. Mistake is the part of learning. So I think you should not get afraid of making mistake. Rather, you should make mistake, and at the same time you gotta learn from your mistake. Otherwise, you cannot improve. If you're just making same kind of mistake again and again, that's not acceptable. I think making mistake is a part of learning, but if you make the same kind of mistake again and again, it's not a good thing. I think. What do you think?
I completely agree. Mistakes are inevitable, absolutely. But you're right, repeating the same mistakes shows you haven't actually learned from them. It's like stumbling over the same rock twice. You need to identify what the problem is. Is it a grammar rule, a pronunciation issue? And actively work to correct it. Just flailing around and making the same errors won't get you very far.
That's it.
You okay?
Okay.
All right. So, those 5 habits. Do you think you'll incorporate them into your classes? Is there
Okay.
anything about them you'd change or
I would like to
adapt
wrap it up.
for your style?
So now I would like to wrap it up. So see ya soon and talk with you later. Bye for now.
Oh, all right. Oh, sounds good. Have a good one.
Okay. ঠিক আছে
Bye.
বাই
See ya.